Alright, this will probably be the start of part 2 of civic stuff. So we're basically just putting together my brother's car now. Yeah, just getting all them parts back in, etc, etc. Did you put your oil in?
Yeah, oil was in. I mean, that is on it. Whether it'll rub or... I think that'll be alright.
Right, so a little bit off from what we was just doing, but making some door cards, some rear door cards from brother's EG Civic, same as what I did for my EJ. I think I already got a clip of me doing the template, but I basically done. So I taped out the shape in the car, made the pattern, then I laid that onto some cardboard, cut the cardboard out, test fit that, make sure it's all happy. Obviously this line ain't that nice, but we'll clean that up now. And then yeah, basically start cutting it out. So here I'm using this material is called Foamix. It's basically like a ABS plastic. It's lightweight, and you can use heat and mould it around certain areas. So if there's an area where it sort of divots in, just lay a little bit of heat on there with a heat gun, and you can sort of form it into that shape. But yeah, so I'm going to cut these out, put them in a way that I don't use hardly any material, and then show them once they're cut out and into the car. So I've got the driver side one all done. Generally it's going to be sitting like that, so we're going to just drop it in the car now. Car's on lift, so it'll be a bit difficult to see where it's going, but oh man, he's soldering that shit up, man.
Yeah, I need to unsolder that so I can... Oh, do you know, I might just snip both ends.
It's cut both ends, you've got a clean bit of wire.
And then I can actually put a bit of heat shrink on it.
All the engine, we had it running. I think I did get a video of that yesterday, but we just had some problems with temp gauge not working. Turns out every Kswap harness we've used, the wiring diagrams are wrong, so we've just worked it out by testing a few grounds with the sensors. So we've got to swap a few wires around the ECU end, and then we should have temp sensor, and then we should be able to get it. Well, we had it up to temperature yesterday, but we just didn't have a gauge. Yeah, should be able to fill the coolant back up. And yeah, get everything else going really. We haven't done any linkage yet. That's sort of the last thing really, that's not that important right now. We lost the power steering because that was causing us some weird things, and quite frankly we'd have to cut away so much of this hood, and where it's a carbon fibre one there's hardly anything there anyway, not really. So the mount, like the bumper, was sitting up a good inch because of that. So I think if you had the stock hood, maybe you might be able to just cut away all of that and just leave just the outer skin, but this has got like hardly any meat to it really, so I think you'll end up having to cut a hole in it. So for now we've just lost that. We're going no power steering on this setup. Same as my Civic, no power steering. I quite like no power steering, to be honest with you. What else did we change? Oh, we took the oil cooler off for now because that was leaking. And it was leaking out of the actual welded part here. Brand new, like £300 plus oil cooler leaking. Lovely. So we took that off because we ain't got time for that right now. So we've just reverted it back to standard. yeah, we just need to change them wires up, and we should be able to turn the engine on, put new coolant in it again, bring everything back up to temp, make sure all the gauges are working, and in theory, as long as the map, we've got a base map now for the K24, we've added more grounds, we're just going through different stuff to why the temp gauge wasn't working, but we've worked it out now. It's just the wiring diagram was wrong, just like my wiring diagram for my K20 swap. There was like hardly any instructions to go with it, you had to just figure it out. Bit of guesswork. Right, so I've flattened all these back now. Actually a lot more sanding than I thought it needed, but literally come out, as soon as I started standing it was like a straight orange peel. A little bit like that in there, but you never actually see past this line, so it doesn't really matter in there too much. Time to load the Civic on the trailer. Yeah? Yeah. What one? Oh really?
A bit more.
Got reverse. Really? At all? Huh? That's weird. Do you reckon it's because you need a bigger slide?
That's that brake booster thing run the wrong way.
What, the thing you just changed?
I don't know what you felt, but I suppose there is a bit of a brake.
Well, it looks pretty sick on camera, look. Thanks, Josh. Fucking car's moving. But no amp, literally no brakes there all round. No brake.